Einstein says, we suffer from an optical delusion which limits our ability to perceive the world.
My name is Russell Targ, and I'm a physicist. For more than 20 years, the CIA used psychic abilities operationally and in a top-secret program for the U.S. government. I helped develop those programs. You paid for them. You deserve to see them.
The remote viewing program basically ran from the early 70s to the mid-90s.
You can actually take out of thin air information about something you have absolutely no access to, just using your mind.
We have some good remote viewers, Pat Price, Hella Hammond, Ingo Swann.
First thing Ingo did was look inside the most secret possible National Security Agency vault, and with Pat Price read off the code words inside the vault.
We were then descended upon by all the law enforcement of the United States. How'd you guys get this information? Because they realized that Ingo and Pat had actually gotten information that was really classified.
My good friend Ingo Swann died a little over a year ago. I wanted to have a chance to talk to all the different people that we had worked with in the remote viewing program and record them while they're still alive. I haven't been on a road trip like this for many years. 1995, a huge trove of material was declassified by the CIA. So this is really the first time that the people who were cognizant of secret material can talk about it.
CIA had said cease and desist. And people said, this stuff is so intriguing that we got back into the game.
The target was Brezhnev's office, and Hella said, I'm walking down a hall and there were computer bays, and I began to feel frightened, penetrating into a dangerous area.
In Pat Price's drawings, it was as if it was from inside his brain that the information was coming, not from his eyeballs overhead looking down.
And Price said there's a giant steel sphere made up out of these gores. Next thing is that Aviation Week published a story about spheres made out of gores. It was a completely accurate description of something that was unknown. And the reward we got is the CIA hired Price away from us, and 4 months after joining the CIA, he was dead.
And the big question is, was he killed or was it a natural death?
Like in the movies, you want to know, did he jump or was he pushed?
What do you think?
We've been predicting silver prices 2 to 4 days in advance. Our investors made profits in the middle 6 figures.
So that's pretty good. I'm useful at Las Vegas. My involvement in the remote viewing program changed me as a person.
Russell was enthusiastic, and Hal was more like what you would expect a theoretician to be. But they both came across as, physicists.
We got to leave this place with something besides elk balls. The program at SLI was canceled because of its excellence and not because of its shortcomings. At the end of the film, they say, no animals were harmed in the making of this film. So I'd like to ask you, is it fair to say that no physics were harmed in the making of this film?
Physics isn't, but physicists might be.
The more you hide something, the more it shines like a beacon in psychic space.